Donuts aren't really that good for you, but they do offer a certain sick satisfaction. In this episode, I'm going to show you how the red donut works. Say cut.
Cut.
A cloud does not put out the sun.
This is a crash course in miracles.
Why did I eat all 6 of those? Why did I eat all 6 of those? So in this episode, I'll build what we call the red donut and show you how it helps illustrate major spiritual principles of the Course in Miracles. Let's use this donut session to illustrate the Course principle of valuing. Let's start by looking at the blue words from episode 20. These words attempt to describe what our true self is like. Let's pick one. Joyful. Joy. Try to remember a time when you experienced joy. Maybe you climbed a mountain peak, and for the first time you broke through the tree line and stood there looking out. Or maybe when a newborn 1-minute-old baby was placed in your arms. Try to think of a time you felt joy. Now, forget the circumstances and remember the feeling. Did you have any awareness of your body? Did you have any awareness of how long the feeling lasted? Many people report no awareness of their bodies and no awareness of how long it lasted. In joy, also called love with a capital L, with no awareness of your body, you step out of your body and you step out of this whole world. You experience yourself as spirit. It feels like joy. With no awareness of how long it lasted, you step out of time. You touch eternity. Joy, or love, is what you experience when you experience your true self, which is not of this world. Some people also describe a sense of absolute safety, total worthiness, and not needing anything. Many people say that love is the highest priority in their life. But then the question must be, if love is the highest priority in your life, why aren't you always choosing to be loving? In a recent crash course session, one woman admitted that she was not loving most of the time. I pressed her, and she admitted that 99.999% of the time, she was choosing something other than love, over love. I wonder if this is true for you too. If so, the reason is simple. You have other priorities that are more important than love. You value something else more than you value love. If this sounds twisted, it's because you just never looked at it before. Take this example. You're in an argument with a loved one. It's getting pretty heated. You just figured out the exact words to win the argument, and a surprise pops in your mind. You realize that you are not being loving. You pause and ask yourself, what am I valuing more than love here? Well, in this case, you choose to value being right and winning the argument more than you value love. There is no way around this conclusion. In episode 20, remember we used the red words to represent fear. Returning to the big question, why aren't you always loving? We see the answer here. Here is your first video version of the red donut. We'll use this model often to reveal and simplify complex Course principles. These red words form the ego thought system. All of these past and future words are rooted in something other than eternity, other than love, other than your true self. When you experience the red, even if it's just low-level anxiety, you form a barrier that blocks your awareness of love. We call this barrier the red donut. The red donut is not yourself, but a concept of yourself made by you. Your particular donut includes everything that you believe in, value, or love more than love. Okay, so the rule of thumb is that your donut includes everything that you love that will not last forever. This is a particular problem given that you last forever. When you worship something that will not last forever, the Course asks, what happened to the Son of God that this could be his wish, to let himself fall lower than the stones upon the ground and to look to idols that they raise him up? In essence, recalling episode 20, every illusion you believe is true is in your red donut. This includes people, places, your body, all your thinking and feelings that are rooted in past and future, and what the heck, the whole world itself. Everything in the red donut has this in common. You choose to value it more than love itself, and it will not last forever. By the way, the Course tells us that this is the source of all our pain, anxiety, illness, and suffering. It might be worth a little time to think once more about the value of this world. Perhaps you will concede there is no loss in letting go all thought of value here. The world you see is merciless indeed, unstable, cruel, unconcerned with you, quick to avenge, and pitiless with hate. It gives but to rescind, and takes away all things that you have cherished for a while. No lasting love is found, for none is here. This is the world of time, where all things end.